What's up YouTube, I'm Jables, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be opening up this Hot Toys Obi-Wan Kenobi Deluxe figure from Revenge of the Sith. This is a pretty awesome figure that I've had that I've wanted to open for a long time. I actually missed out on it when it was first released because my son was just about to be born when this figure was on sale and coming out. I paid a bit more than retail for this just after it sold out. I got a really good deal still, considering I think this is now the most expensive figure in my collection. I think it's reached the $600 mark. I figure there's no better time to open this than now with all the hype going on, the excitement, so this is pretty cool. This is the deluxe version, so there is a little baby Luke Skywalker and some other fun stuff that come with this that we can look at. So let's dive into the box and see what we have here. Alright, let's take a look at the box here. Here is Deluxe Obi-Wan Kenobi MMS 478. Looking pretty cool on the front there with his lightsaber. This deluxe figure comes with a baby Luke Skywalker and hologram figures on the table there that lights up. I probably won't be displaying my Obi-Wan with these accessories, but it is pretty cool that they come with this, so you get some extra options for like photography or different display options if you want to change it up. Pretty cool. Here we have Obi-Wan down on the front of the box here, not wearing the outer robe like he is in the picture up above. This inner robe looks pretty puffy, so I'll be interested to see how much padding there is underneath there. Got another shot on this side of him in his robe. That's a pretty cool stance there. I like that one. And nothing on this side. So awesome. Let's see what's in the box. All right, let's look at this artwork here. Got a little montage of him looking at the holograms, turning into Darth Vader there, and also baby Luke down here. Excellent piece of artwork. Mine's a little damaged right there. That's a bummer. This box had a little bit of a ding in it from shipping. With the Obi-Wan Kenobi show coming out in a couple days here, and this video might go up on the same day, pretty pumped to open up this Obi-Wan figure and do some posing with him. Alright, let's take a look at all the hands he comes with here. Looks like he has a couple of force gripping hands or force pushing hands. So it looks like he's struggling in a fight with maybe these ones. There's a couple of fists in here. They look like they both probably could hold a lightsaber. Yep, that's pretty cool. Got another like thinking hand, maybe putting it on his chin, maybe pondering what he's just witnessed Anakin doing in the holograms. I think this is the best hand it comes with though. It's a nice gesture he's got when he's doing his lightsaber pose during his battle on Mustafar. But you could also use this as a peace sign, which would be pretty epic. Or I imagine like having him fighting Grievous or someone and like trying to poke his eyes out. That would be pretty hilarious to pose. He also has his lightsaber hand here for the light up feature. So this part of the arm swaps out with the one that's on the figure. You put the batteries in here, which are right up there in the box. And you can turn this on and off and the lightsaber will light up. If you don't want to use the lightsaber ignited or lit up, you don't have to put this arm in there. You can use the other hands to just put the lightsaber hilt. I think there's an extra lightsaber hilt right there. I really do like the lightsaber light up feature, but the batteries just don't last very long. And you definitely can't have it on for a long time unless you hardwire it or something. So, which is something I haven't figured out how to do yet, but I do want to do that. Let me know if any of you guys have ever hardwired any of your Hot Toys figures so the power is constant instead of using batteries, because that would be something I'd be interested in learning how to do. Alright, this next accessory that he comes with is the baby Luke, and he looks pretty good. Looks like a little baby wrapped in a blanket, like a cocoon. It is pretty hard though, it's not like soft material though, so it kind of feels like a rock. Pretty awesome accessory for like photography or something. This is one of the pieces that came with the deluxe version that you don't get in the regular version. You also have these little holograms of Anakin Skywalker turning into Darth Vader and the Emperor, which is pretty cool. They're going to go on this table right here. You can set up if you want to have the display on there. We'll get that set up and see what it looks like. Pretty awesome. I think they light up too, so that would be pretty cool. Here's Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber. This is the piece that you would put in the other one if you wanted it to light up. Or if you don't want it to light up, you can just leave it in this lightsaber for posing purposes. The blade just comes out like that. Pretty cool. Here's a close-up of Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber here. Pretty awesome. I love the little lightsabers that these Hot Toys figures come with. He also has this action swinging blade, which is pretty cool. You can swap out the other blade for this one. Just stick this one in the end instead. So it looks like he's like swinging mid-pose. And this will light up too. I don't know how well these ones light up. I've never used one of these ones before. I think it's pretty sweet. If you had him and Anakin together and they're both using this, it might look really awesome. Alright, here's the holo table that we were looking at earlier very briefly. This is where you would put the two holograms on the top of here. Looks pretty cool. I like this accessory. This is pretty cool to have in any setup, even if you weren't posing it with this particular character. Like any additional Star Wars like furniture, I think is always a plus to like fill out the case and make it look really awesome. The paint applications aren't super crazy. It's a little rough right here, the texture. The rest of it's just smooth basic paint, but it is supposed to be like a clean looking hollow table in the Jedi Temple, so yeah, pretty awesome. Now these are accessories I totally forgot came with this figure. This is a bunch of pieces of a battle droid that have been sliced up by Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber. I do not remember if this goes with the stand or they just lay all over the ground or how this poses. Really epic looking. You have these scorched edges right here that are red hot where the lightsaber has just cut through them. And you can kind of see the insides of the little bit of detailing on the insides of the battle droid. This is cool. So we got a piece of battle droid head here, and we have a piece of battle droid torso that's been cut up, and that is awesome. Now they did just announce recently from Attack of the Clones the Geonosis battle droids, which are a different color. They're a little more brown. It would be really awesome if they offered them in this color too, so you could army build with the like Phantom Menace original color, and you could use these pieces on the battlefield for some broken droids. But that's wishful thinking. Hopefully they'll release those one day. I don't particularly like the color of the Geonosis ones, but I'll probably pick them up anyway. And the third piece of the battle droid here is a severed arm with the gun still on it, so that's pretty cool. Pretty epic looking. I can't wait to see how this all goes together, or if it just sits on the ground. Either way, it's going to look really cool. Totally forgot it came with all this stuff. And then he comes with this really tiny looking communication device here. Handheld cellular telephone. It might be a Nokia, I'm not sure. Looks pretty awesome though. Alright, let's finally take a look at Obi-Wan Kenobi here with his Jedi Master robes. Pretty awesome. I think the likeness is pretty good for this figure. I don't think it's 100%, but it does look pretty great. The hair looks really good. Not as much detailing as the Tarkin figure that I opened the other day. I think the younger figures don't look as good as the figures of people that are portrayed as older in life, but not as many wrinkles and details to show off, but still looks really good. I do like the beard. Let's take the rest of the plastic off this guy real quick. Alright, so here is Obi-Wan Kenobi without all that plastic on there. First thing I notice is how baggy the robes are. It's very reminiscent of the original Obi-Wan Kenobi from A New Hope. How his robes were just completely oversized, but they just kind of shroud him in mystery a little bit and keep him hidden. These are really cool and really nice brown color. Looks pretty awesome. The hood is huge. Looks epic. I wish I had a bathrobe that looks like this. Maybe I'll get one. But anyway, pretty cool. I'm going to take the outer robe off real quick and we'll take a look at the rest of this stuff. Okay, I'm very happy that his robes, his inner robes here aren't as puffy as they looked in that picture on the box. This looks really good. It looks form-fitting. It looks natural. You don't really see any extra padding in here or puffiness. I don't even feel any, so plenty of extra fabric on the arms so you can move them around. It looks really good. I like this this inner robe here with the inner tunic and stuff on top. I think there's a piece of plastic there I need to take off. Yeah, there is, so you gotta pop the head off to get that off real quick. I'll do that. He looks kind of freaky if you don't push his head all the way down a little bit, like his neck is super big. He looks like Benedict Cumberbatch. Pretty funny. Inner tunic looks really cool. I like this color a lot. It's a very cool detailed leather belt there with like a nice metal clasp in the middle, some cool leather looking pouches on the sides, and a couple more on the back. I don't think they open, no. Let's check out his joints here. Yeah, he's got a double jointed elbow, which is excellent. His shoulder up and down, and I think it rotates. Yeah, it rotates on the inner part too, so a lot of movement here for lightsaber action, which is what you want for a figure like this. Loose clothing, a lot of movement, so you can try to get him in all the dynamic poses that you want him to get into. He's got tons of head movement, which is really good. You can have him posing with his head down, you can have him looking up. Let's check out the waist here and see what kind of movement we have here. Let's see. Whoa. Oh man. I thought he would be restricted by the thick belt he has there, but look at that. He's bowing. That's awesome. He's so respectful. backwards too. Holy moly. This guy has got a lot of movement. Look at that. And then I think you can also, yeah, the legs, like, you can twist them. His back is broken right now. That's awesome. There's so much movement here. This is probably the most flexible figure I have seen yet. All right, the knee is double jointed also and comes up pretty high. Not bad. Yeah, that's cool. How about back? Back's pretty good too, yeah. Wow, you can do a lot with this figure. And he's got some pretty nice brown, fancy Jedi Council master boots going on here. It's all one piece. Pretty sturdy, rotating a little bit at the ankle. Very impressed with the amount of movement that this figure has. This is really cool. So let's look at the figure stand here and then we'll do some posing. Now, I took the wrapping off of this because just as I suspected, these top pieces are removable. So you have actually 3 options here for your display. You have this kind of ship pattern here with these reflective surfaces and like a rocky surface. Now I like this. If you wanted to have some kind of like sand or some kind of option, this is so much better than having the one with the footprints in it because it's nice and flat. Still has that cool like look to it, but it doesn't impede the way your figure stands on it, so that's nice. Or just straight up flat black, which is cool too. Doesn't have any like Imperial floor texturing or anything like that because this is pre-Empire, but it looks pretty awesome. It doesn't look like there's any kind of unique stand that goes with the battle droid pieces, so maybe they just lay on the ground or something. Still pretty awesome. So I'm going to take this Obi-Wan Kenobi figure right now and do some posing with it. All right, really epic figure here. I'm really excited that I finally got to open this guy. He's been in a box for years. I cannot wait to get this on my shelf and also open up Anakin Skywalker to go with him. Now I have light side Anakin, I don't have dark side Anakin, but that's okay. I want to get them together as bros, as they were before he turned to the dark side, and kind of have him posing. And we'll start a little bit of a Attack of the Clones and a Revenge of the Sith like shelf there, with like a Count Dooku, Yoda, Jango Fett's finally releasing here soon. Really awesome figure. Obi-Wan Kenobi is legendary. Let's go find a spot for him on the shelf. Alright, so here's Master Kenobi on the shelf here. I cleaned out this little side spot here that I'm going to put a helmet in later, but I'm kind of running out of room till I get my other Moducases put together. But he looks pretty epic here by himself. It'll be cool when I get Anakin Skywalker next to him. What do you guys think about this figure? And are you excited for the Obi-Wan Kenobi show? I should be. Hopefully this video will be coming out the day it comes out. I'm pretty pumped to see it. Really excited to see Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor back on screen. What kind of dynamic they have, the kind of struggles Darth Vader's having and Obi-Wan are having. And it should be pretty epic. Let me know what you guys think about this figure down below. I thank you guys for hanging out with me today, and I hope you guys have a good one. Catch you later.